Hey there guys, Tori here. I forgot to bring the microphone, so the audio quality may not be the best. Wow, what a week. It's been a good week though. I'm just getting this stuff ready to put into the off-site and get some new stuff. But I can tell you something. I had learned I'm carrying something with one hand here, so I'm probably going to drop this. Pretty stupid to be doing a video when I'm trying to carry a tub of stuff. I learned some harsh lessons last week. Made me feel like an amateur, and I guess to some extent I am. But as I've always promised, if I screw up, I'm going to tell you guys about it, so as I can prevent you from making the same mistakes that I make. Now, that at least is a good feeling. All of that are sales, and the week was incredibly slow, and I started mixing it up a little bit, and I think it's worked. But as we know, eBay is a fickle beast, so what I'm telling you now may not be accurate tomorrow. But in any case, here is how it is. So at the moment, what I'm doing is I am getting ready. We're doing 2 markets over the weekend. So that is all stock that gets processed, gets put onto eBay. Hasn't been. That's a death pile, guys. Few things down there are not death pile. This isn't a death pile, it's stock, but it was when I was just doing it as a bit of a hobby and just liked buying stuff. So I've got some really neat things here. It's hard to see because it's dark, but yeah, I've got lots of cool old board games. I actually sold one of them today. You guys may have seen that garage sale where I bought 18 board games for 36 bucks. They were $2 each, and I sold one of them today for 30 bucks plus shipping. That was good. But I'm taking things now from the off-site, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to smash them through. I've been really focusing on my listing, and there's no secret to it. It's just you got to do it. So I've set up my desk as best I can. I haven't been doing any lives at the moment. I wanted to focus on this task, and not ironically, it seems to be working. So what I'm trying to do now is I'm just trying to find a couple of random tubs to take back home that I can list, or I can just price and get ready to flick out bang, bang, bang at the markets over the weekend. So let's have a look here. That is mainly books. That is no good to us. Okay, so I need an eclectic mix as such. So this is the thing though, it's like, okay, found a tub. So this tub is going to be a mix of, it's a mix of video games. Hey there guys, I'm recording this to, sorry for interrupting Tori, by the way, as in me. I'm just recording this quickly because I thought of it as I was recording the end of this batshit long video, so you're going to hear reference to it twice. I should have offered this ages ago, but if you guys want to send through video and or audio comments to me, and I'll play them on the show, just simply record yourself, your video, your question that you might have, remembering that I am not a professional, I'm not giving financial advice, but I'll talk about your circumstance if you want, or you just want to say g'day and have your voice heard on the show. Send them through to Geelong-Flipper@gmail.com, audio and video files. I can play them, I can put them on the show. I know how to do that. It may not look great, it might be a bit of a rough edit, but I can give it a shot, that's for sure. All right guys, I hope I do hear from you and see you, and I'm looking forward to opening up that part of our interaction with each other. And I was just saying at the end of this video, which I'm interrupting with this part here, it goes for way too long, so I'm going to warn you in advance. My autism kicked in big time at this video. I am all over the place, but I do finish everything that I started off doing, just the way my brain works. And I think you guys know that, but yeah, it's pretty intense. It went for like 20 odd minutes, this video, and I was jumping, and I was just like, oh my God, I just know what's going on. And my brain knows what's going on. It's like a floating detachment when all of a sudden I go, bop, 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 and I'm like, what? Okay, go back to that thing. So there's a fair bit of that. If you just like me talking to you, it won't matter, but it might be frustrating because, yeah, the tism was kicking in hard. But I do finish every point I was trying to make. So back to the other Tory, who's still me at the same time, at the same place, getting stuff, putting it into my offsite and getting stuff to put in the back of the car. All right, guys, let's get on with the video. Become a channel member. Love yous. I'm talking to you as I'm carrying stuff. Hey, I didn't say I was a professional YouTuber. I just like doing YouTube and helping people. It is so funny though. It's like, it is a bit funny and sometimes hurtful. But I think someone today called me a baked bean or something. Said 2 baked beans on their way to Cairns. I don't know if that was a compliment or it being called a baked bean doesn't seem to resonate very well with me though. I actually didn't understand this comment, but I think they were trying to be nasty. Oh well, good on you. But, oh, okay. That's got listability on it, but not market. Yeah, so, I don't know. It's just covering the camera. It was one of those weird things. The trolls come out and play. Troll me all you want, because I am a dickhead and I'm annoying and I get in people's faces. I mean well, but not everyone likes that either. I'm trying to educate, sometimes poorly. This whole little shitty comment thing. Pick on me. I got sidetracked, sorry. Got to earn the right to pick on someone good and feel good about doing it, because it's just being a bully and I can't fucking stand bullies. I hate them. Alright, so there's books and games in that one. I need a bit more of an eclectic mix for the market at least. One of the things I did look up, and you might be surprised if you have not done this yourself, is looking up chat. I'm going to try that tub. Sorry guys, another weird. There we go. These get heavy. Oh, g'day. There we go. ChatGPT actually gives you some fairly decent strategies for setting stuff up for markets. I wish I'd utilised it before I did the other one. All right, let me just get to the point. Last week I did the Belmont, bloody unfit. Last week I did the Belmont market, and I only took all the shoes I'd been buying, and frankly, I totally rookied it, and the results weren't good. 2 things did happen that were nice. I'll be putting this out as soon as I can. So, Calvin and Tanner, thank you both for coming up and saying g'day to Uncle Flip. That was appreciated. It was bloody nice. So I did appreciate it. You guys rock. Thank you. And thank you for sharing your bloody stories too. That was good. But otherwise, yeah, the market for me, I'm trying to find somewhere to put this just for a second. That'll do. The market for me was a failure because I didn't research what I should have been doing, and I made stupid bloody errors the whole way through. And the main error was I was too expensive. I had really good quality shoes, and I was really pleased with them, but they were way too expensive. And I think the learning lesson there was the market quickly told me they were too expensive. I sat there for hours with no sales, people looking, picking them up, putting them down. And I had all the big brands. Like, I had really cool Converse, I had really cool Adidas, I had really cool Diana Ferrari, stuff I'm used to getting 30 to 40 bucks on eBay for. And at the freaking market, yeah, at the market just chewed me up and spat me back out. Fair enough. And I think I know, there we go. I think I know the reason why. Because I had all my eBay pricing on stuff that was at the market without really researching what I should have been selling the stuff at. And it wasn't until, I don't know, it's a 5-hour market. I think I got about 3 hours in without a sale where I started despairing. And I literally just went to the next person who walked up, hey, as they were looking and starting to walk away, I said, do you actually like them? And they said, I said, I'll just do them 50% off. And they went, really? I went, yeah, 50% off anything. I don't want to carry stuff home. I tried to play it off like that. But the other flip side to it was, I was terrified about, I was terrified that I'd be taking everything home. And so the lesson I want to give you guys is, if you're going to do something like a market stall, I know this sounds stupid, if you're going to do something like a market stall, don't do what I did. And what I would suggest is that you go to your market a few times, see what people are selling stuff for. Because all around me, people were selling shoes for, $5 to $10. There were a couple of more expensive ones out and about, but for the most part, they were a lot cheaper than me. And it wasn't until I halved my prices, I was still selling them for a lot more than the people outside. But my shoes were in a lot better condition. And they were, and I clean all my shoes and I deodorize them and I do all that sort of stuff. I put them in plastic bags with clear labels that people know I'm not just chucking a pile of shoes on the ground and saying, hey, go get them. Tiger. So there are those things most certainly to consider. But yeah, I was just so way too expensive. So that's I waffle, but that's my long-winded thing about the weekend market. And I hope that it helps you guys, because by the time we had a double site, so that was like $44. It was $44, and we didn't rent any tables because we were just placing all those shoes neatly on the ground. We should have got tables, should have got trestle tables. We've gone out and bought them now because we're going to be doing a few more markets, including one out in a suburb called Corio. We'll be there tomorrow if this goes up today, on the Saturday, called Beckley Park Market. And so yeah, we bought the trestle tables. I've just got the folding chairs, which I put out in the car. I'm going to take stuff home now and start to sort through it, try to get some market interesting pieces. It's the weirdest thing when you've got so many tubs. It's just like, yeah, everything's interesting and cool, but it's pretty intense and pretty overwhelming, to be honest. I might take a couple of these board games with me. It's basically got to be stuff that, like, I'm going to be listing too, but I want to have, like, I was like running it through, the chat GPT, and it's like, try to have a mix, and it gives a dollar breakdown, and it's one of those things where you go, oh, that sounds silly, or whatever, and all of a sudden you go, wait a second, that makes sense. So my aim now is to have a bit more of an eclectic mix, still have a lot of shoes there. I'm not going to change all the pricing. All I'm going to do is put a sign up saying 50% off all marked prices, because I have to remember, as you guys do, I have to remind myself that even though it feels bad flogging your shoes for like 50% off, I generally only pay between $1.50 to $3 per pair of shoes. They don't owe me much at all. Hang on, I'm just trying to find one more tub. That's pretty bad television for you to be staring at that. Probably worse to be staring at me, but I'm trying, guys, I'm trying. No. I should have put my stupid... I'm still talking. I should have got my pop socket and pop socketed it down. That's mainly books. The books I'm torn about. I love my books, but it's like I'm going to take some popular author stuff, which I can grab from home. I might take a few more games if that. I'll quickly comp them at home. That's one of them. And I've just got to keep telling myself, like, I paid $2. I paid $2. The only problem is some of these are quite old, and I know they're worth money. I'll take some plushies, maybe. Just nice, and the criteria for stuff living up the top is that it's light. So that'll do. That's plushies for the main part. So, and I do have more. I've got more tubs at home too, so that's not the end of the world. Okay, that will do me for now. They can be sorted later. I've got this, I know nothing about these things, but they're all in protectors. What are they? I don't even know. Whatever that is, Marvelous Chapeau. I found them for like $2. I'll have to have a proper look through those. It's going to be painful. I mean, sensible Tory says, "Oh, just put them in a bulk light." And the other part of me goes, "But what if I'm throwing away expensive cards?" I've got no idea. No idea what the right answer is to that. But as I'm sure you guys can appreciate, for anyone who's actually doing this, I just need to make money to feed my family, which is just me and Ali and our cats, but to feed the family, pay the mortgage, because there ain't no backups and it can get stressful. It was stressful this week until it all picked up, and I'll throw that little tidbit of information to you. We'll just get back in the car. Beautiful day too. All right, so the week looks shabby. Sorry about the wobbly cat. I'm not sorry. I think hopefully you guys don't mind just having a chat. The week looked really shabby until it didn't. That will sound silly, but it will make sense in a second. I'd made bugger all during the week. I'm trying to get to... look, I'll cut to the chase there. We don't live extravagant lives, and that's by choice, and it's to choose this lifestyle. So I'm not, even though I'm running around in like, Nikes and stuff like that, they're secondhand. The shirt I bought a lifetime ago, 5 years ago, for $5. The shorts are $5 Kmart shorts. But it lets me do this. It lets me write my books. It lets me talk to you guys. But yeah, so on average, I need to make roughly, ideally, minimum 700 a week, which isn't a lot because there's two of us. So that's just, I need to make that. And that lets us have the life that we like, which is pretty simple, but it's what we like. It lets us have time to go for a drive. Like the other day when we started, I got up at 5 o'clock. I did some listing, and I will get to the other point. Far out. Honestly, this is where you can see the autism brain at work, or ADHD. I reckon there's a touch of that too. But definitely the autism part has got the tick. And it's bizarre because I know I've got it, but it's annoying when it kicks in and I don't finish a sentence. So forgive me. Hopefully it's still interesting. And I do get to the point eventually. Now I've got more than one point though. Okay, so this lifestyle lets us do stuff like I got up at 5 o'clock the other day and we went and saw the corpse flower. And it's a flower that only blooms maybe once every 10 years. And it was incredible. And I got to see it because I'm a fucking reseller. And I can do this shit if I want to. You guys can do it too. It's awesome. Okay. So I was focusing heavily on shoes, listing them, getting them ready. There you go. I'm figuring out what I'm doing now. I was listing them, getting them ready for this market that we're going to. We've just committed to the second market. So Saturday, Sunday. Saturday at Beckley Park, Sunday at the Belmont Market. Stop by, say g'day. Bit better setup than last time. We have chairs, so that'll be fun. And yeah, it'll be a good time. But I was listing shoes, and shoes are fantastic. I'm loving doing them. I don't love listing them. They get a bit boring eventually, but the money, the small cash outlay, it's solid. Oh, and to let you know too, I was going through all the expenses before an autism boy kicked in. So at the last market, because I priced everything so poorly, by the time I figured I had to do everything half price, I think we made $90, which is pretty shabby. The lessons I learned were worth a lot more than the $90. Excuse me. Yeah, Geelong-Flipper. The lessons I learned were worth more than the $90, but I need to make more money than that. Otherwise, it's a waste of time. I would have made more money listing. So I did shoes this week, getting ready, and I got bored of it. And I was looking around at all my other tubs, and I was just like, you numbskull, you need to clear some of this stuff. Like if you see my listing area and some of my videos, you'd be seeing the same stuff behind me all the time. Well, I've listed it all into boxes now. So the next time I do a quick little video in front of my listing station, there'll be different stuff for you to see, because I finally put my finger out of my butt, started doing things other than shoes, and the dumbest thing occurred. So in a day and a half, I probably listed, I don't know, let's say at least 30 items that were not shoes. It felt like that anyhow. I filled up a tub in a day and a half, 60 litre tub. And there were jeans, there were some toys, and all of a sudden the eBay cash register sound started kicking in, and I was like, what the hell? It's as though, because I was showing variety again, it was crazy. I just, in the last day and a half or 2 days, I've made $300. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. I'll take that, thank you. And one of them was one of the pairs of shoes that I listed too. The rest of it was toys, some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff, all the stuff you just saw me quickly show you at the start of this video. So I think I'm gonna keep variety in my listings. I am a sell everything I can sort of person. I'm not niching down, nor do I really want to. And I know you guys enjoy the general thrifting content. We've still got so much of that video content to go from Queensland, like lots of it. We've barely done any of it. I hope you guys are enjoying that, interspersed with me talking to you. I think I'm going to wrap this one up. I just wanted to run through some stuff. The market, yes. Letting you know, like, markets are not eBay, totally different creatures. Stupid lesson to learn, but learn it at my expense, please. And yeah, that's about it. I hope you continue to enjoy it. I hope you continue to enjoy the journey. And I really, really appreciate the fact that you guys are even watching. I am not by any means like a professional. I am making mistakes. I'm screwing up all the time. Yet I managed to stay a top-rated seller. I think because my customer service is good, I genuinely care about that part of my business. But I just want to show you guys that even someone who's all over the place in his brain, that you can make this work. And if you're at all neurodivergent, or even if you're not, but eBay can be a nice safe space for you to work under your own terms, as long as you can work for yourself and keep focused. I would hate to think of someone whose ADHD was that bad that they couldn't. Whereas the autism stuff is like, I can be, oh, there's a butterfly, but then I can hyper focus. It's like when I'm writing my books. I wrote Pinata in about 3 or 4 weeks, including the edits. So I can hyper focus, I can get this done, but when I'm just chatting to you guys freeform, you actually get to see, I think, because I very rarely edit what I'm saying, you get to see like the autism kick in, and I'm all over the place, but it comes from a place of caring. I care about you guys. I want you to succeed. I want you guys to have money for Christmas. So get out there, start thrifting, garage sailing, flicking it on eBay, doing your fucking markets, whatever. Now is the time to shine. You got to get that money now, because I don't know, like, this will be my first full-time reseller, January, February, but I know for all my 20 plus years in a retail store, we went dead during that period. So just start putting those fucking little nuts away. Earn as much as you can, guys. I believe in you. You can do it. And if you've watched this far through, thank you so very much. I forgot to say, if you guys want to send in audio or video comments, I will play them on the show. I never thought of this, but you can. You just record something on your phone and then just send that file through to Geelong-Flipper@gmail.com. Send an audio message. I'll play it on the show. Let's see if we can get some of that interaction happening. I'm probably saying it way too late in the video, so I might quickly record a little bit to chuck at the front, but I'm going to go now. Guys, a big thank you to my channel sponsors. I appreciate it. If you want to be a channel member, please do it. It really, really freaking helps. And at the moment, I've got to save up enough money to get to America by August next year, to be an attending author at a big horror convention that means the world to me, but I'm scared shitless of how much money it's going to cost. So if you guys can help by becoming channel members or joining Tori Favreau author Patreon, that would be fantastic. Chef kiss to you all. I'm going to quickly record that bit about the audio and video stuff. All right, guys, love yous, bye.